Can you cook a freezer meal meant for the crock pot in the Instant Pot? The answer is definitely yes. Alright, so I have some yogurt curry chicken here that I prepped back in December as a freezer meal for my crock pot. I did do a video on this, so I will have it linked in case you guys want to see what this is. However, I was supposed to take this out of the freezer last night, put it in my fridge so it could defrost and thaw, and then pop it in my crock pot this morning. That did not happen. And we are almost ready to start dinner. So I took this out of my freezer about 30 minutes ago and I was like, you know what? I know I can cook this in the Instant Pot and I wanted to share it with you guys. So don't fret if you miss a step in the morning, you can still use that freezer meal. You do probably want to thaw it just a little bit because it'll be easier to get out of the bag. So I'm gonna let this sit out on the counter. It's been in the fridge. I'm gonna let this sit out for another maybe 15-30 minutes. And then I'm gonna show you how easy it is to cook it in the Instant Pot. All right, so if I were to cook this in my crock pot, it would either need to be on low for 7-8 hours or high 3 to 4. But with my Instant Pot, I just dumped it in there. When you are taking a crock pot freezer meal and putting it in the Instant Pot, remember the Instant Pot only comes to pressure if it has liquid in it. So this will produce a little liquid, it being frozen chicken breast. As it cooks, it will sweat and there will make a little liquid in there as well as the sauce that I had on there. But just to be on the safe side, I am gonna go ahead and add in just under a cup. This is probably 3/4 of a cup of chicken broth. You could do water, any kind of liquid that you would like. I think the chicken broth with this recipe is going to help the flavor. So I've got my liquid in there. I'm going to close my lid, make sure it is sealing, not venting, and this is not going to take hours. I'm going to put it on manual, which is automatically high pressure, and I'm going to go up to 12 minutes because I do have a few fairly large chicken breasts in there. If you only have 2 on the smaller side, you could definitely do it for just 10 minutes. So this is gonna beep. There we go. It's going to come to pressure, which will take about 10 minutes. Then that 12-minute timer will start, so for a total of 22 minutes, and then we're gonna come back and do a quick release. Quick note before I do a quick release, if you wanted to do a slow release, which means you're gonna let the pressure release naturally, you are not going to turn the nozzle from sealing to venting, you could totally do that. It really just depends on if you want whatever's in here to cook at a slower or gradually getting lower temp, or if you are ready for it now. There really is no rhyme or reason at the end of the day if you do a quick release versus a natural release. Typically, I do a natural release with meats just because I like to make sure that they are done and it gives me time to work on other aspects of the meal that I'm creating with it. But for today, my sides with this are super simple. I'm going to be serving it over rice that's already done and just have a salad with it, which is just plopping it together. So I am going to do a quick release and then I'm going to show you guys how it turned out. All right, I went ahead and shredded it just a little bit. I'm gonna finish shredding it in a minute, but I wanted to show you guys how it turned out. I feel like I should have left it on the natural release to let it cook a little longer. It is still kind of tough, not as easy to shred as I would prefer, but it's kind of just, you know, you figuring things out when you're making different things in the Instant Pot versus the crock pot. So just wanted to share with you guys today how easy, semi-easy it is to take a crock pot freezer meal and convert it into cooking in the Instant Pot. So if you like this type of video, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new. Every single Wednesday I bring you something Instant Pot related, and I would love for you to join my channel. Hit the bell next to the subscription button if you would like to be notified with any other videos that I post, and I will see you guys on Friday with something new.